Hello guys, Gregor Bearclaw back with another video. You guys are watching Bear Brand and I am doing part 2 on this. I think I might want to get some lighting halfway decent. Give me just a second. Shop is currently in halfway disaster mode, so forgive my rednecking stuff together. Oh, it doesn't have a light bulb. Well, never mind. So, AVID power. I think that's what it says. AVID power. So, the sole purpose of this video is... Just a second. Should have had this up and ready to go. So, the sole purpose of this video is thanks to a guy called Bulk Thor. At least I think that's what it says. He said, oh, like 20 videos. It basically goes on. You guys can go back to the original one of this video and check it out. But I'm not telling you guys to go shame him in no way, shape, or fashion. I want you guys to. I'm doing this because he did point out that it was a horrible review, okay? First of all, I was still new to YouTube. I just started that YouTube channel. Sorry, this YouTube channel. And I needed some videos to put up. And I got this like a week before I did it. I never used it. Currently, I have repaired a flatbed trailer, a stock trailer. I cut like 5 or 8 windows in a house, in a metal sheeting house. I took a deck off. I'm going to be helping my older sister with her trailer, using this to clean up the whole frame and everything. But I haven't watched that video since 2 years ago. I think it's been 2 years since I originally put this video out, but I use this sucker all the time. Well worth it. I would highly recommend for anyone just getting into, I guess you would call this a heavy piece of machinery because it's freaking terrifying, okay? Give me a second. Here's the shell of a one that you would use to cut through massive sheets of concrete, and this is a small one. This is a baby. I mean, look at that sucker, okay? So, before I ramble on too long, it is currently unplugged. I'm not going to demonstrate quite yet. In the same comment from Bulk Thor, he mentioned how horrible review, didn't show how to set up the machine, didn't show how to use it. So, give me just a second and I will have it disassembled to how it comes out of the box. And I'll be able to show you guys how to set this machine up. Also, something I may or may not have lost is the actual tool to remove these blades. So, just a second. Alright, so I pulled mine out of the box. Just like this, it didn't have the guard on it, didn't have any of the pieces. Here are the 2 pieces you're going to use to hold on to your grinder if you don't have let's say, a sanding sheet that doesn't have the threads already built in. I don't have any of them, so how you do it is, if you notice, right there and right over there, there are cuts. Then if you look on this piece, see those 2 little pieces? That goes directly on there. and sits there, locks it into position. So, there we go. But before we even put this piece on, we gotta put the most important piece on. My grandpa takes off all these, and that's gonna be these guards. So, you're gonna wanna put it on whatever way you're gonna be using it. So, last I was using it like this. And so I had this guard set up to protect me, my eyes, and my semi-flammable clothes. See, just like this. So, using it, cutting some stuff. The guard is protecting you. That's how I have it set up. I change it all the time. Then, we put this piece on. Oh, good lord. Probably should have cleaned my shop before I did this video, but okay. So, this piece on. There we go. Then you can choose between your sand disc, your really cheap grinding disc, or your really good cutting disc. Put that on. Then you put this piece on with this little part up. There are some blades over here that you need to put it in the downwards direction, but if you look, it's sitting almost perfectly flat with that actual thing. So we just put this on till it bottoms out, and if you try to twist it anymore, just gonna try to come off. So you're gonna press this button back here. So you press it, and then you try to tighten your stuff, and you'll hear it. See, so it spins freely. Actually, here with the graphics right here, it spins freely. You press this button. Now, one way my grandpa showed me how to do this. Now, I'm not going to question him because he's older and wiser than I will ever be, and well, not older than I'll ever be, but wiser. Most certainly wiser than I shall ever be. And he said, just unplug it, press the button, and turn till you can't turn it anymore. And there we go. And with it cutting, it will tighten itself. Or if you want to be extra safe, there's a tool that comes in the box. It's a two-pronged tool. Lighting's pretty bad, but see, two-pronged tool, you put it in there and then you tighten it down really good. I lost mine somewhere between the grandparents, the house, and the shop. So, real quick, device grip or channel locks, and you just tighten it up. There we go. Got the cutting blade on, and we are ready to cut. Feel like cutting a little bit? Well, we shall tilt you guys in a nice downward angle. Oh, that's not far enough over, huh? Here. Come on. Undo. So now the piece of machinery my grandpa gave to me. Let's fling it over. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, no, I need lighting, don't I? There we go. Actually, let's put it just like this. There we go. Yeah. And I should have some scrap steel about. Also, always want to wear your safety equipment, your eyes, your ears, and other various stuff. Where's my scrap metal box? There we go. Alright. I got two chunks of steel for you. I got some cheap China steel, and I got lawnmower steel. And we'll start out with the cheap stuff. Now, normally you would want ears, because it's bloody freaking loud. And you would also want eye protection. Now, I don't got any safe glasses with me, but I do got my driving glasses, so I'll put those on. Also, you would generally want some sort of hand protection, just in case it slips or anything. Because if you try to go a certain angle, it will kick back or pull forward. So, always want gloves. I don't have any pair of gloves currently. So, another real quick tip with any kind of these is you always want to lay it flat on its back, because this right here, still not plugged in, okay? Push it forward, push it down, it's locked into position. Now, that can happen anytime you use it, and all it takes to turn it off is just a slight, and then it turns off, okay? But this one has that nice safety feature where it just takes just the ever so slightest bump to turn it off. My grandpa's does not have that. It has a trigger. So, just depends on which one you get and how you want to be safe, but always leave your zip cutter, your grinder, stuff on the back for safety purposes. Alright, it's plugged in. There we go. So I don't got any ears on, don't got any hand protection, but got my eye protection. So I'll at least be able to see in 4K how horribly this is going to kill me. Now, this is pretty cheap metal. It was originally from metal tubing that I cut and flattened, but it just ripped right through that, easy peasy. But if you guys aren't convinced through that, got something better for you. That is a made in the USA lawnmower blade from an old lawnmower that is now no longer with us. I'm going to turn it this direction. Alright, so put it in there. And we turn it on. Bada boom, bada bing. That was fast. I got hit in the hand multiple times with sparks, but hey, who cares? Whoop. Okay, there we go. Alright, so gonna tilt you guys back up to my level. Oh, you guys are yellow / orange. Nice. Oh. Now, another thing, when you're indoors using one of these for cutting, grinding, sanding, anything. Cutting metal, you saw all those sparks. Those are very, very small metal sparks and stuff. And it can get into your lungs and it can mess up your lungs real bad. So, you would want a respirator. Now, you don't have to buy the actual respirator. You could just buy the simple slip over your head, pinch around your nose mask. I have one right here. You can buy them with or without the filter. I used this one for a while and it turned almost black after a week of me using it. That's when I ordered this one. These are one of the top level things and it has a nice seal around here. And it just clips around your face. It uses these guys. Goes like this. Then it goes around the back of your neck. There we go. Alright. Then you push it on, hold it still, and clamp it on. Now, If I can, oh, there we go. Now you can wear your safety glasses. You can breathe without having to think about dying of metal getting into your lungs, or dust, or smoke, because people use it for wood carving, metal work, a whole bunch of stuff. I try to wear this anytime I use it in my shop, or anytime I'm going to be around a lot of sparks or fumes and stuff. Because there's metal shavings and stuff you're not supposed to be breathing. Not that you're supposed to be breathing any metal at all. So, that, I'm only going to show you guys really the cutting disc, because there's really no point in showing you guys the grinding. This does come with it. It's a decent disc. If you guys don't know, I finished Verhagen with one of these discs. Glorious. And these sanding discs, I got it. Oh, they're Diablo. Okay, you can find them probably at any of your hardware stores or anything. There's a 4.5 inch. What's the chuck? The disc is a 4.5. Oh, Arbor. Alright, Arbor is 7/8. Does this say 7/8 too? Yeah, 7/8. This has a 7/8 eye. And if you want to see that, it is a very clean cut. Very nice and shiny. And so, also, this is the cutting disc that comes with it. Okay, this is not the grinding disc. It's a cutting disc. The amount of metal it would remove is massive. So, I went online and I did a bunch of research and I found these. Now, these are probably some of the best discs I have ever owned. I used a single disc. I cut a bunch of metal siding for a roof, a wall. I cut about 5 or 6 different windows. I have cut and started working on about 8 different knife blanks, all with, I would say, about 5 discs. And every single one of those discs is fully still usable. I haven't broken them. I've not broken a single one of these discs, except for when I was trying to remove it once. I couldn't get this off because it was so tight, so I literally just went smash, and a lot of force went into it. But this comes with 52, and they come in a pack of 2 like this, taped together. This is about 26 discs, I would say. And I've maybe only used 10 of them in the past 2 years. Now, I don't do that much work with these blades, but they're magnificent, okay? Like, I put this blade on last week, and I cut through about 8 metal pipes to get off our old pressure tank because it was broken. I was running at some fun angles, kind of bent it a bit, but it cut. It didn't break. I'm not dead from it exploding. It's magnificent. Okay, I would highly recommend, no matter if you already have one of these tools, or if you're gonna get one, or if you have different kinds. Okay, these are some of the best discs I've ever used. Not that I've really used any other discs, but hey, no one asked, really, so shouldn't really tell you anyway. But the link to both this and this will be in the description below. I'm getting that away from my face while I still have it plugged in. And to Bulky Thor, right? Bulky Thor? I'm going to leave a link. I'm going to send him a link. If I missed anything in this video, please go down to the comment section down below and inform me. Mean or rude. I took it as, well, he's right. And I admitted that. I replied to him. It was like 2 years ago he said that, but I stopped even looking at that channel that time ago. And I'm like, sadly, I gotta agree with you. You're right. It was a horrible review. This is still not the best. I mean, I could do so much better. But I'm just not that great at doing videos in my shop, honestly. Like, I have a video stand right there. I looked down on my axe handles. Like, I repaired one of my new axe handles, and I ended up slicing it. You guys might be able to still see it right there. I gashed my finger open massively. But I mean, like, I do a bunch of work out here in the shop. I did some knives. They failed, by the way. Also, I haven't updated on this channel in bloody ages. So, to remedy that, I have a bunch of videos coming out. They're not anywhere close to being made yet, but I'm going to have them coming out. Like, for example, this steel is good enough for me to make knives out of. Now, that would be cool if I could make some knives out of this. Wood carving, leather working. I already posted a video of me doing some leather work. I hand stitched a wallet together. I will be remedying the whole hand stitching fiasco I've been going on for the past 12 years. I've been doing leather work for 12 years. I'm not the greatest because I mainly do it as hobby work. But, for example, I hand-stitched and hand-cut out this whole wallet. It's a prototype for ones I would like to start selling. It's decently thick. I would like to make it thinner, but ultimately that's just mainly because I have my cards, I have other various business cards and stuff in here, plus a bunch of cash. So, I'm making small versions. I'm making half wallets. I'm making full wallets, small wallets, big wallets. All that stuff will be coming out probably, like, really going, probably somewhere by the end of February. Well, you guys can't tell, it's cold out here. I also gotta finish this. I got a sword to finish over there. That's a video for a whole other time. But yeah, so I have talked, chatted, and dragged this video on for way too long. Gonna step back there. There we go. Now I'm less in your face. So, if you guys liked the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you would please be so kind. I have a link to my older sister's channel, to my main channel, to my gaming channel. I'll have links in the description below to the camera, the stand, this, that. All of them are going to be affiliate links. I get a kickback every time you guys purchase one of them. I beg of you guys to purchase some of them personally, not for me to get the money. The fact that this actually is shockingly good. Okay, for someone just getting into like a zip cutter, just getting into using tools and stuff. I mean, it doesn't have so much power to where it's like really hard and it's like dragging you all over the place. Okay, it is really manageable. Honestly, when I first got it, I didn't even really know how to properly use it. Okay, I was learning on the fly, and by golly gosh, it was good. Also, even if you do have a zip cutter, I would suggest you guys at least try these out. They're really good. I've had them for 2 years, and I've only ever purchased a single box. And as I said, I've only gone through like 10 blades, and I can still keep using those 10 used blades. But yeah, and if you guys have any suggestions for improving this video, please leave your opinions and comments down in the section down in the comment section down below, because honestly I don't really do all that much reviews on this channel, the main channel, or my gaming channel. It's mainly just I give you guys my opinion and I quit the video. Please suggest, give me your opinion on how I could do something better, or if I was going over the top with how close I was getting to the camera and how much smoke I was letting out of my mouth, because it's all very cold out here. So